What's going on, Stenhouse and your crew, man? I hope you guys are well. Really proud of your start. Love the way, man, you've flipped the script and continue to climb the cliff. Long season, so obviously little things matter as the season goes on. As I tell our football team all the time, man, it's just you can't forget how you got where you are. And right now, man, you're making a lot of pars. And an analogy of golf. And so I just want to encourage you over the next 3 weeks before the break. I know you've got Phoenix coming up, Atlanta, and then Bristol. And you were running well last year at both Phoenix and Atlanta. And we had a few things happen that hurt us and set us back. But we're flipping the script from that. And then you started to climb the cliff in your last few runs. And now, man, what I would like to just talk to you about is this idea of keep hammering. Keep hammering. So there's a verse in the Bible in Hebrews 11:7, I think it says, "Now by faith Noah, warned about things to come, in fear built an ark to save his family." And it's by faith, man, believing in something that has not yet occurred, when warned about things not seen. So I would just warn you, like I warned our football team as we had success last year, is, man, don't get away from doing the little things right. It's and don't expect everybody to believe in your journey. Everybody's not going to jump on board with the 47 crew right now, and that's okay. Don't believe that. I assure you this, as Noah was hammering in the desert, I mean, the boat was built in the Middle East where there was no rain. There had never been rain. And all of a sudden he is hammering in the Middle East. I'm quite sure that there are people that in today's time, if they were there, would have walked by and said, "Hey, dude, what are you doing? Man, you're tripping. Why would you do that?" And yet Noah kept hammering. One interesting fact about the Noah story: it is the longest recorded act of obedience in all of history. 43,800 days of hammering. So, you want to keep it going? Obedience to the little things, man, and keep hammering. Keep hammering at Phoenix, keep hammering at Atlanta, and keep hammering at Bristol, and let's see what the results are. Don't get caught up in the results. Get caught up in the process. For what you become in the process is much, much, much greater than what results will give you. I hope the results are very well. But man, be focused on just hammering in the process, and hope you enjoy this next little video. God bless, guys. Pulling for you as always.
All right, fellas, 3 claps, Rick. You know I love Thursdays, man. I love Thursdays because it's supposed to be a terrific Thursday, a takeover Thursday. What's another T word? A what? T word. All right, another T word. Terrific. I said terrific. Come on, huh? Triumphant Thursday. Victory, baby. Victory. I do like perfect Thursdays too. So, leading into this Thursday, we're coming into this Thursday of this NC State week, which is our biggest challenge of the year thus far, in my opinion, by far, really. I think we're facing a lot of enemies this week. We're coming into this thing 8-0. It's pretty special. I have done this 29 years, 8 years, something. I know how it goes. I know how it goes. I know, and particularly now with the social media world and, man, all the stuff y'all read and you concentrate on and you just don't, and it just plays tricks with your minds. And so the enemy has been working overtime this week. I can tell in your demeanor setting in here, man, is the excitement the same? Are ready to go battle? And here's the question. As you sit here with whatever demeanor you choose and whatever emotions you have, Here's a great question for you, J. Mac. You'll know this is a great question. You and I have had this talk before. Well, here's a great question, Johnny. You can't run from this question. If everyone had the same faith, obedience to the little things, attitude, and work ethic that you do this week, what would this team look like? Would you want to be on that team? That's the question you need to ask yourself. You need to look yourself in the mirror and say, man, if everybody approached it just like I did this week in meetings and practice and attitude and faith and obedience to the little things, would I really want to be on that team? Look, it's not a negative thing. It happens to everybody, man. We're on like week 16. The great thing is, man, you can change today. You do know that, right? Your faith can change today. Your attitude can change today. Your work ethic can change today. Your confidence can change today. That's what Thursday's about this week. I'm okay. I got it, man. I've done this before. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that the enemy works overtime. Man, God's shown us favor. We're 8-0. We give Him glory. You think the enemy's going to sit there and say, hey, man, I'm going to just leave old Liberty alone. That ain't happening. Wake up. Be alert. So I'm speaking truth to you today, man, and we're talking about, boom, who's the story about that, man? By faith, he hammered. By faith, he hammered, Malik. By faith, he hammered from things unseen. But by faith for a possible outcome that would save his team, it would save his family, he hammered. How many days did he hammer? Anybody remember? 43,800 days. The longest act of single obedience ever recorded. He hammered in the desert. Old boy walked by and said, what you doing, man? Why are you doing that? Are you, y'all, Noah has lost his mind. He needs counseling. He's crazy. He's been hammering over there for 43,000 days, building some kind of something, I don't even know what it is, saying something about water's going to fall from the sky. And he hammered. You expect everybody to just believe in your dream? You expect everybody just to come on alongside old Liberty football and say, hey, man, we're going to pull for them. You know what? You got a lot of fans. I see it all. Man, it's growing. It's growing fast. There's going to be haters too. The question is, it's always about what's in this room, though, that matters. It don't matter what else is outside. It does not matter. It doesn't matter what you look in that mirror and say about your faith and your approach. Will, you got something for me?
In the Far East, they have something that's called the Chinese bamboo tree. The Chinese bamboo tree takes 5 years to grow. And when they go through a process of growing it, they have to water and fertilize the ground where it is every day. And it doesn't break through the ground until the 5th year, okay? But once it breaks through the ground, within 5 weeks, it grows 90 feet tall. Now the question is, does it grow 90 feet tall in 5 weeks or 5 years? The answer is obvious. It grows 90 feet tall in 5 years. Because at any time, had that person stopped watering and nurturing and fertilizing that dream, that bamboo tree would have died in the ground. And I can see people coming out talking to a guy out there watering and fertilizing the ground that's not showing anything. Hey, what you doing? You've been out here a long time, man. And the conversation in the neighborhood is, you growing a Chinese bamboo tree, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Well, even Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder can see ain't nothing showing. You know that's how people are gonna do you? So how long you been working on this? How long have you been working on your dreams? Good. And you have nothing to show. This is all you got to show. People are gonna do that to you. And some people, ladies and gentlemen, they stop. Because they don't see instant results. It doesn't happen quickly. They stop. Oh, no. You got to keep on watering your dream. And when it began to happen, they stopped laughing. They said, look, whoa, look here. Look how, hey, man, you know, I know you can do it. Look here, you got a job here? See, during those hard times, we didn't know how you're going to make payroll. During those times when you failed and things didn't work out, they were nowhere to be found. But you know what I discovered? When you're working at your dream, somebody said the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Oh, it's sweet to you. It's good to you. Why? See, when it's hard and there's a struggle, see, what you become in the process is more important than the dream. That's far more important. The kind of person you become, the character that you build, the courage that you develop, the faith that you're manifesting. Oh, it's something that you get up in the morning, you look yourself in the mirror, you're a different kind of person. You walk with a different kind of spirit. And people know that you know what life is, that you have embraced life. You knew it was hard, but you did it hard.
Wow! The process is more important than the dream. What you become in the process is more important than the dream. Man, are you embracing this week that we're going to have to hammer for 60 minutes to win this game, man? And you're going to have to hammer again. And you can't quit beating that hammer. And you can't quit having faith. And you can't quit having belief and passion. But man, it don't have to start on Saturday. Look yourself in the mirror. And ask yourself the question, man, am I embracing this journey, this blessing? Had a coach stop by my office yesterday that got fired earlier in this year. He said, man, my kids couldn't even get their stipend. Do you realize your blessing? And if you do, it should show in the way you go about your day to day. You focus on the wrong things, man, that shows up in your demeanor. It shows up in your attitude. So, man, you want to keep hammering? You want to remain 9-0? And I don't listen. This ain't about what the scoreboard says at the end of Saturday night. Y'all know me. I don't get caught up with that scoreboard. I get caught up with the process to get you ready for that scoreboard to be pleasing. It has no chance, if you don't hear me clearly about your approach. So you look yourself in the mirror. And you ask yourself that question, if everybody's like me, man, do I want to be on that team? And if the honest answer is, that'd be tough on me, then change. And change today. You don't have to wait. Love you guys, man. I speak truth to you. We got to hammer. And we're going to have to hammer some more. It's going to take 60 minutes of you being relentless and not blinking. Have faith. Keep hammering. 3 claps for it. Have a great day.